everyone, we are back with Steins Gate episode 3. Yeah, because the prologue was in 2 parts. Before we actually move on with the game, there were some comments that I read, and some people say like do not read when there's a voice acting over it because you're kind of saying it twice. Well, think of like this way, you know, I'm translating what he's saying basically, because when someone is actually not looking at the screen and doing something else, and then I just don't say anything, and then they do not understand Japanese, and they'll just miss the dialogue, and then, you know, that's not good as a storytelling game. So and then also if you're like a person who do not want me to read them, then you're welcome to go other channels where they do not have any commentary, and then they just do a walkthrough of the game to get the I guess the true ending. Then you're welcome to do that also, because I'm doing the blind playthrough, so I have no idea what kind of ending that I'm gonna get. And if I do not just like read the dialogue and just kind of stay quiet and then go through click, then it's gonna be literally silent for I don't know, like 20-30 minutes, and I don't think that's entertaining, at least to me. So I'm gonna do my own way. If you have a problem with my way, then you're welcome to go find your own way, or buy the game, play your own time, and do whatever you like to do with the game, because this game is amazing. So we have the mad scientist. He's saying, why won't you answer? I'm asking you a question. Yes, you on the other side of the monitor. Is he talking to me? Creepy. Your son only strengthens my hypothesis. I suppose that from your perspective, it appears that we are the ones inside the monitor. But that's where you're wrong. For it is you who are inside. Your reality is nothing but lies and shadows. Naturally, that includes you too. Oh shoot, is he actually talking to us? True reality is on this side of the screen. Oh crap. Don't believe me? I don't blame you. Fear those who can handle the truth. But no matter, I shall speak in simpler terms, easy enough for even you to understand. This is the Future Gadget Laboratory, located in Akihabara district of Tokyo. We call it simply the lab. Our purpose is to shatter the system and plunge the world into chaos. Really? You shouldn't do anything bad. Ocarine. Quiet! I'm a mad scientist, remember? From the station, head down Chudori until you reach Suhirocho station. Then take a left onto Kuramai Bashi Dori. In the alley before the traffic light, you'll find a rundown Ohiyama building. The lab is on the 2nd floor. Why would you tell where you are, you mad scientist? On the 1st floor is a store of ill repute called the Brune Tube Workshop. You can't miss it. It deals exclusively in CRT monitors of all things. Can you imagine? Even in the heart of Akihabara's electric town, the demand of CRT is practically non-existent. But the proprietor of the Brune Tube Workshop, Tenoji, is also owner of the building. That's how he can afford to maintain his ridiculously niche hobby shop even as land value continued to rise. He may seem a rough sort, but he was no match for my charisma. Now the entire 2nd floor is mine for next to nothing. Yes! Join me with the evil laugh. I disagree. I digress. The Future Gadget Laboratory is currently experiencing a several shortage of manpower. We welcome dedicated scientists from all fields to apply. At present, our researchers are... Okarin, you've got to say lab memes, not researchers. Or lab memes. Our lab laboratory members are 3. I am the founder of the Future Gadget Lab, Lab Mem number 001, the insane mad scientist Hoin Kyoma. Okarin's cuter though. Next we have our resident cosplayer and only female member, Lab Mem number 002, Shina Mayuri. Kami Mayushi. I like making costumes more than wearing them. And last, we have our resident super hacker, Lab Mem number 003, Hashida Itaru. Hey, stop calling me that. It's super hacker, duh. Here at the Future Gadget Laboratory, we devote ourselves to art of invention. For details, see our lab's homepage. Our top priority, of course, is to develop weapons for the war with the Dark Dominion, but that research has spawned a number of offshoot inventions. In fact, that's all it spawned. Our arsenal of future gadgets is up to 8, but this is just the beginning. I have a total of 108 inventions to create. Like in that tennis manga, right? I get it. No, it's the number of earthly desire and morals, you channel junkies. And I thought I told you not to interrupt me when I'm talking. You wouldn't want to interrupt you talking to yourself. I'm not talking to myself, can't you see? I'm talking to the person behind the monitor. Ah, that person just grinned. What are you grinning about, damn you? You don't even exist outside the monitor. Just say, don't look at me. I don't think that's gonna work. It appears our attempts to communicate have failed. It's sad to see someone so deeply in denial of reality. Maybe they think we're in the game? I doubt it's even occurred to them. But aren't your 2D girlfriend the same way? That's different. Those girls are my waifus. Nobody cares about your harem. But Mayushi touched upon a very interesting theme, you know. What if we're actually just characters in a game? Anyway, we can know for sure? No. Come on! Such questions are meaningless. Our time is better spent thinking of ways to destroy the system. Nice chunibyo, bro. I stepped back from the monitor. Oh my god. Is this Alpacapatrol? Is this how Alpacapatrol became human? This might be the Alpacapatrol. Displayed on the screen is the ugly cute character Alpacaman. It's not cute at all actually, it's just ugly. This is a game called Alpacaman 2, where you speak to Alpacaman via microphone and watch him react. The game exploded in popularity when it was released 10 years ago, but personally, I find only the ugly part of the ugly cute to be true. Kinda true. I bought it yesterday, 500 yen used, headset included. Oh my god, this man's huge! I turned to Daru with menacing glare. Shut it, Haka. I'm no Chunibu patient. I sweep my hair back and flash a devilish grin. I'm hoeing Joma! That's your character's name, right? Oh, Daru. Your communication skills are beyond repair. I'll have you know now I go to a ton of offline meets and I'm always the life of the party. This fact, best-tackled guy is my brother in arms and right-hand man, Taru, nicknamed Daru. He's hardcore otaku. You can always find him in front of the computer playing games and watching anime. He has 2D wives on whom he cheats with 3D maids. I don't agree with his preference, but to him anything is fine as long as it's moe. He's the reliable and skilled partner who brings my idea to fruition despite his insistence that software is his forte. He's just remarkable aptitude with the hardware as well. Ow, the needle bit my finger. Over here, nursing a prickled finger, we have Shina Mayuri, a 16-year-old high school student, if you can believe it. I've known her since we were both small. She's also an otaku. Nowhere near Daru's level though. This dizzy girl is in charge of the lab's official costume division for women, and today she's working on costumes at her usual leisurely pace. Why does the future gadget laboratory need costume for women? It doesn't. The truth is that Mayuri is completely useless. Still, there's no way I would ever kick her out. After all, she was the first one to join the future gadget laboratory. I still remember the day Mayuri first came to the lab. It was spring. She said to me, Mayushi is Okane's hostage. I belong here. Well, that certainly was cryptic. But her offer was my salvation. For she was the first to join me on my magnificent quest. She saved me from a solitary life on the run from the organization. I will never forget her kindness. Mayuri doesn't have to be useful. Her being here is enough. So did Alpacaman say anything? Nope. Nothing. Oh my goodness. Alpacapatrol! Why are you looking at me? The human face alpaca inside the monitor was completely unresponsive. So responsive, you would think the game was bugged. Whatever, I give up. Never again will I play this boring game. Damn antisocial alpaca! I do not mean that to Alpacapatrol, just to Alpacaman. I curse his name and smack the TV. As soon as I do... What? The TV makes a sound like it's shortage and then the screen goes black. I change the channel? Nothing. Check the power cable? Nothing. Whack it again? Nothing. I guess it's broken. Damn! This crooning TV is unleashed from the broom tube workshop downstairs. It's probably just old. You made Mr. Alpaca angry. Damn, I'll have to get it repaired later. I turn off the TV and lie down on the couch. I'm fed up with the humidity of Japanese summer. I stare at a conspicuous stain on the ceiling while fanning myself. Hot, hot, very hot. I close my eyes. And what naturally comes to mind is that impossible scene I saw an hour ago. They're gone. As I left Radio Kaikan Everyone vanished before my eyes. I can't explain it. And it wasn't just the people on the street. The people in the stores gone. In the restaurant, gone. Even the cars vanished, drivers and all. And it all happened in the blink of an eye. Suddenly, an empty city spread before me. I could still hear the music from the stores, but those catchy melodies were the only sound of life remaining. Heat was rising from the asphalt in waves, but I felt only a cold chill down my spine. I just stood there, breathless, until... What's wrong? Mayuri's voice brought me back to reality. Mayuri hadn't disappeared. She was right there, looking at me with the questioning eyes. Everyone disappeared just right now, right? You saw it too, right just now, before our very eyes. Panic took hold as the enormity of what had just happened struck me. Unable to control myself, I grabbed Mayuri by her slender shoulder and shook her. Did you see it, Mayuri? You saw it, right? That just sounded like a cat. Mayuri's head flopped back and forth from my shaking. I didn't see anything. You didn't? I stopped shaking her head and looked straight into her eyes. She returned my gaze with eyes clear as glass marbles. You saw nothing? Nothing at all? There were people here a second ago, weren't there? There were? Even the store employees are gone. That's impossible by any measure. Of course they are. Her reply didn't make any sense. It was like this when we got here. Oh, I know. You're saying things, aren't you? I'm sure it's just cause of the heat. How could she laugh at a time like this? I always thought she was a bit strange, but maybe her brain is actually broken. I realized that she couldn't help me. With nowhere else to turn, I looked up at the bright blue sky. There wasn't a cloud in sight. A scorching summer sun shone through the gap between Akiba's building. Naturally, my eyes drifted to the top floor of Radio Kaikan, where I had been just a moment before. There it was, an enormous machine, like some kind of satellite embedded in the roof of the building where, not 5 minutes before, I had found Makise Kurise's body in a pool of blood. What happened to her? Just before everyone disappeared, I could have sworn I heard an ambulance siren. Makise Kurise might still be in the dark, narrow passageway, cold, bloody, and alone. The thought disturbed me, but then the question at the forefront of my mind was, what the hell is that satellite doing there? Right before Dr. Nakabachi's presentation, the building shook like a bomb had exploded. The roof door locked and had been broken, and beyond it someone had placed a satellite-like machine shrouded in smoke and glowing dust. When I first saw it, the satellite was on the roof. But that's not what I'm seeing right now. The satellite had penetrated the top floor of the building, obliterating the room where the Dr. Nakabachi's press conference had been held. It must have fallen out of the orbit without burning up in the atmosphere somehow. Oh, come on, realize that's the same machine! I knew it was crazy, but what other explanation could there be? The real question was, when did that happen? Mayuri, about the satellite? Yep, what a surprise, huh? What do you mean? What was a surprise? It made a huge kaploo sound. A huge kaploo. It certainly did make a sound, but I don't think it was kaploo. I would say it was more like zzzz. Did the satellite fall out from the sky? Did it? Do you think any alien were on board? Oh! Had I lost my mind? What I had seen didn't match at all with what Mayuri was saying. Suddenly, nothing seemed real. Had I dreamed it all? Dreamt it at all? Hey, you two! Just then, a uniformed policeman ran up to us, his expression stern. What do you think you're doing here? This area is off limits. You have to leave. We are sorry. First, my good man, let's call you Officer A. I have one question. Officer A? Thousands of people just vanished. You saw it too, didn't you? What are you talking about? Just get out of here. I was quickly losing confidence in my own memories. I decided to tell him about Makise Kurisu and get him to call an ambulance, but before I could... Look, I don't have time for your nonsense. The policeman took me by the upper arm and said... No one got stabbed at Radio Kaikan. What? How could he say that with such certainty? While I was still trying to comprehend the situation, the policeman forcibly led us away. Ooh, that's very interesting. So, Kurisu is not stabbed, I'm assuming. We were escorted up to UPX and released. There were people at UPX like usual. Actually, there were far more people than usual. The place was packed. Just as Officer A has said, Chodori had been blockaded by police, so nobody could enter. There was nothing we could do, so we headed back to the lab. And that brings us to the present. I'm baffled. Did the whole hour since the beginning of the Nakabachi's present really happen? I checked online for any news. The net is buzzing about the mysterious machine that crashed into Radio Kaikan. All of the major stations in Tokyo, even 2TV, are running special bulletins about it. Fortunately, it doesn't look like anyone was hurt, but Chuodori is still closed off. Akihabara Station is jammed with reporters and curious onlookers. Nobody has mentioned anything about the disappearance of thousands of people from Akihabara Street, nor about Makise Kurisu's murder. It's all a mystery. A mystery? I see! So that is it! From the sofa, I spring to my feet, a wide grin on my face. Daru and Mayuri turn and stare. This is all an elaborate cover-up by the organization. Their influence has corrupted local law enforcement, which means our entire government may already be under their control. My God! But they underestimated me, for I am not so easily played. One day I will expose their deed and put an end to their reign. Reign. Having come to satisfactory conclusion, I take a celebratory bottle of Dr. P, my favorite soda, from the fridge. The lab has no air conditioning. Ice cold drinks are essential. Ah, elixir of intellectuals. Intellectualis, a drink fit for a genius. Cola is better. Okari really likes his Dr. Pepper. I pity the man who know not the greatness of this beverage. Step through the curtain dividing its center and you'll enter the heart of the future gadget laboratory, the development room. Just as the name implies, this is the room where we develop future gadgets. Needless to say, it is strictly off-limit to outsiders. Yes, I know the setup is cheap. I would much rather have an airlock than a curtain, but our research budget is already scraping the bottom of the barrel. Besides, what's important isn't money, it's ambition. I poked Daru and bid him follow me into the development room. All of the windows here are weather stripped with packing tape so it's dim, and hot atmosphere like a sauna. I've been waiting to buy an air conditioner for the lab, but there's no money for that. We're currently accepting donations. Upon entering the development room, I picked up the lab coat that's lazily draped on the chair and put it on. I always wear a lab coat in the development room, for practical reasons as well as symbolic ones. Daru, however, refused to wear his. Putting it on, taking it off, apparently too much trouble for him. He can't be bothered to do anything that doesn't interest him. It's men like him who give our generation a bad name. His lab coat, purchased from my own pocket money I might add, just sits on the shelf. It's never been worn and probably never will be. Daru, is the plan progressing smoothly? Eh? What plan? Daru gives me a blank look. I sigh, turn his attention to the table in the middle of the room. Sitting majestically on top of the table is a commercial-grade microwave oven. It's significantly larger than the newer home models. The plan as in the plan. Obviously, I'm talking about the perfect gadget number 8. Oh, that. How was I supposed to know what you meant? We've known each other for what, like 3 years? We went to high school together and now we're going to the same university. We share an inseparable bond, like prison cellmates. He's only been a lab member for 2 months though. We were in different classes junior year, and actually we didn't talk at all, so 2 years. Details. The point is we've known each other a long time. I expect you to keep up with me here. N-O-P-E. Nope. Awkward silence. Man, all I wanted to do was have one of those cool cryptic conversations where we can just talk about plans and preparations and other important sounding stuff, but no one knows what it means except us. Shut down again. Sorry, any closer to figure out what's wrong with gadget number 8? Not yet. So far, the Future Gadget Laboratory has completed a total of 8 inventions. As I explained to Alpacaman, the lab's primary goal is to develop a weapon for the war against the Dark Dominion, led by the organization that rules the world from the shadows. At present, we haven't completed any invention of that sort. On the contrary, we haven't even figured out what we should make. But along the way, we have managed to create some ingenious futurish gadget as a byproduct of our research. It is a fundamental truth of science that great inventions are often created by accident. In other words, serendipity. Allow me to introduce our glorious future gadgets. Gadget number 1, the Bit Particle Gun. Gadget number 2, the Bamboo Helicam. Gadget number 3, could this be Aura? Gadget number 4, Mode Snake. Gadget number 5, once again I've made a worthless object by Goemon. Gadget number 6, the Sialum Saver. Gadget number 7, Ghost in the Ball. They can all be seen on the website Daru made, so feast your eyes open, the product of a mad scientist genius. Anyway, our current problem is future gadget number 8. The Phone Wave, name subject to change. Phone Wave is pretty weak name, so I've added name subject to change to the end until we come up with something better. For the record, it was Mayuri's idea, not me. When a future gadget is completed, the 3 of us discuss what to name it. I prefer name based on mythology or name with hidden meanings that need extra explanation to understand. Daru thinks my naming system is too ridiculous. He just doesn't have a passion for wording like I do. Mayuri can't be bothered to remember difficult names. She says they don't fit in her head. And so our options of gadget name are always split. But I disagree. The phone wave, name subject to change, is in short a remote controlled microwave. You put food into the microwave before you leave, then on your way back, call the attached cell phone to start the heating process. Voila! Hot food ready for your arrival. So it's basically a piece of junk. A few days ago, however, we discovered the phone wave, name subject to change, has a second unintended capability. Our brave, or possibly just dizzy, Mayuri had made it her daily routine to heat some frozen fried chicken by remote control. Long story short, she was defrosting her beloved juicy chicken number 1. As usual, when the unexpected happened, the chicken came out more frozen than she put it in it. The microwave refroze the chicken. Since then, Daura and I have been searching for the cause. We tried copying that Mayushi did, but we can't just reproduce the freezing phenomenon. And when we tried to freeze a banana, it turned out really weird. I just don't get it. Daru, now looking completely fed up with the heat, starts fanning himself with his shirt. I know what he means, but really weird. Let's see if we can make it happen again. Mayuri, bring forth the bananas! Are you gonna turn them into gel bananas again? That's been bugging me, Mayushi. Can you stop calling them gel bananas? But gel bananas are gel bananas. I take the bananas from Mayuri and stuck the whole bunch into the phone wave, name subject to change. Why do you have to use the whole bunch? It's a waste of food. Your stinginess could cost us the battle with the organization. Aw, this is a cute photo of her face. That's fine with me. Mayushi's always buy the banana, and now Mayushi can't eat a single one. Next time, we'll only do one banana. But I already put the whole bunch in, so I ignore her angry complaints. The phone wave, name subject to change, is simple to use. It's a microwave with a phone taped on. The number is already in my address book, I just need to call the phone wave. Now, where did I put my phone? I checked my pants in the coat pockets. Now, where did I put my phone? I checked my pants in the coat pockets. Now, where did I put my phone? I checked my pants in the coat pockets. Move your cursor to the right or press P to bring up your cell phone and call the phone wave. Now, where did I put my phone? Check my pants and coat pockets. Da 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 da! The cell phone has shown up. Let's Ooh, I want to open the mailbox. What the heck is this? Oh, it's still okay. Send to mailbox. Nope. How about connect to network? Whoa. How do I do this? Add screen region. I want to show you. This is quite actually cool. So when I clicked on the internet, this thing showed up. So it's actually the website that they were talking about to see their invention. Future gadget updates. What? Special prize. TBD the phone wave. How about the lab? This is so cool. Even the back is spelled wrong. BAKC. True name of those chosen. Want the strength? And top page. Ooh, this one. What? Oh, so that you could join them. Can the price of the future gadget number 7 be made a little cheaper? Cheaper's way too expensive, or said 2,000 yen is just right the price level. And link. Not found. Alright, well, you know, that was quite funny. Let's go back to the game. So, address book. Phone wave. Transmit call. I'm connected. Hello, this is the phone wave. Name subject to change. This is the voice of Mayushi Guidance, the system dial programmed to operate the phone wave. Do you hear Mayushi's voice? Be quiet, I'm trying to listen. You can operate the timer from this menu. After pushing the start button, please enter the heating time in seconds. For example, press star 60 for 1 minute. For 2 minutes, press star. It's not star, what is that symbol called? Anyway, symbol 120. Entering the command properly will cause the phone wave, name subject to change, to function like a normal microwave. Instead, we're going to deliberately mess up and enter 120, the wave. So 120. Deep. That should do it. This method was originally a simple mistake on Mayuri's part, but it somehow starts the freezing process. The phone wave, name subject to change, comes to life. It turnable, begin to rotate. Nice turnable, right? It's even spinning backwards. Backwards? I never noticed that. That might have serious implication if you look at quantum critical behavior driven by Hund's rule. Yeah, nope. Not Hund's rule. Nope. Okay. The three of us wait and stare at the spinning bananas. After 120 seconds pass, the microwave chimes. Mayuri takes the banana out. Get bananas are ready! The bananas have become not bananas, gelatinous blob coated with a thin membrane. I don't need the phone. It's okay. No. Thank you. After Mayuri discovered that the phone wave, name subject to change, had a freezing function, we attempted to freeze a bunch of bananas. This is what happened. It just gets more confusing each time. Daru, you wouldn't mind eating one of these, would you? Of course you wouldn't. It's for science. Your sacrifice will forever be remembered. They look really nasty. The taste doesn't matter. What matters is you eat it. So come on, Daru. No need to be shy. Break a leg or a stomach and go for it. No way. Fine, Mayuri. The honor shall be yours. But gel bananas are all gloopy, droopy, soft and squishy. Wait, she already tried one? It had no flavor and wasn't tasty at all. Gloopy, droopy, soft and squishy. Daru, what do you think? Soft and squishy banana, huh? Soft and squishy banana. His nose. Mayushi, say your banana is all soft and squishy for me. Daru-kun, your nose is bleeding. Please, just say it. Your banana is all soft and... Don't make her say that, you perv! Dad retreats after I hit him with the tissue box. Mayuri looks at us with an innocent smile. She doesn't get it, obviously. Anyway, they are gelatinous, a semi-solid state of matter. In other words, there is a possibility that the intermolecular bond were weakened. What would have particularly liquefied the bananas? I've got it! I turn to the whiteboard and write freezing in the middle. Then I cross it out and slap the board with my hand. What we thought was freezing function is actually something else. A bold statement if I do have to say so myself. So why isn't anyone surprised? Now the time is shout. What did you say? Come on, don't be shy. Their reactions are pathetically weak. Mayuri probably didn't even understand half of what I said. We already knew that. Oh. The problem is we don't know what it is doing or why it's doing it. If it's the opposite of freezing, then could it be thawing them? What a silly question, Mayuri. What you're describing is just a normal microwave. Then what is it? We don't know, and that's the problem. Ugh. He's right, to be honest. I haven't a clue. It's been a long recording session, and I think I'm gonna finish the episode 3 here. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and then we'll see you in episode 4.